I'm Kevin Cirilli. Welcome to the Daily Debrief. Let's get right to it. Congress gets back to work this week, and they've got a lot to get done before the holidays. Senate and House leaders want to pass an aid package that includes funding for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, and they want to get it all done before Christmas. If that wasn't enough, Republicans want to throw border funding into the mix. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer sent out an email blast over the weekend to his colleagues, warning that they should expect, quote, long days and nights and potentially weekends in December. And then there's the global conflict zones. The White House wants $61 billion for aid to Ukraine, $14 billion for Israel, and $7.4 billion for Taiwan. The left flank, they want conditions on Israel funding. And the right flank, they want conditions on Ukraine, specifically adding transparency measures on how the money is being spent. If it sounds like there's a lot that could go wrong with Congress's plan, it's because it could. And just one or two no votes in either caucus could dismantle it all. That's not stopping Schumer. He told his colleagues to get ready for a vote as early as next week. George Santos is likely getting kicked out of Congress this week. The New York Republican is set to become one of only a handful of House members to be expelled from Congress ever in American history. Democratic reps Robert Garcia and Dan Goldman are planning to force a vote this week in the House on giving Santos the boot. House Ethics Committee released a report last week saying that Santos broke the law and he spent his campaign funds on everything from Botox to designer clothing. Over the weekend, Santos aired all of his dirty laundry on social media, predicting on X Spaces that he'll get expelled, but that he'll wear it like a, quote, badge of honor. And the Israeli-Hamas ceasefire will continue for at least another day. Israel has agreed to extend the ceasefire in exchange for the release of 10 hostages a day. The original truce was set to expire Monday. 58 hostages have been turned over so far.
Over the past several days, over 40 hostages who were kidnapped by Hamas on October 7th have been released. Among them is Abigail Edan, a 4-year-old American. We welcome Abigail's return and hope to see the return of more hostages in the days to come.
Police charged a 48-year-old Vermont man with attempted murder after 3 Palestinian college students were shot in Burlington, Vermont on Saturday. Witnesses say Jason Eaton walked up to the victims and shot them. They were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves. Attorney General Merrick Garland says that the FBI is now going to be investigating whether or not this incident is a hate crime. Former First Lady Rosalind Carter passed away over the weekend, and she will lie in repose in Atlanta today for a final farewell. She was 96 years old. Black Friday is back with a bag for retailers. Holiday shoppers spent a whopping $9.8 billion, wow, in online sales. And if you crunch the numbers on that, it's up 7.5% from last year. No pressure on Cyber Monday. But economists are hoping that this year's holiday shopping season will boost quarterly earnings and give that economy a lift heading into next year. Let's hope. Meanwhile, Gen Z says that they're having a hard time heading home for the holidays. 32% of Gen Zers say that they're too broke to travel. That according to a new Credit Karma survey released earlier this month. And tech guru Elon Musk is back in the news. When is he not? Musk is trending after he met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israeli President Isaac Herzog. Musk is under fire for the rising level of anti-Semitic rhetoric on X. That's the platform he owns and is formerly known as Twitter. And be sure to tune in for the final GOP debate of the year on America's fastest growing cable news network, News Nation. SiriusXM's Megyn Kelly, News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas, and the Washington Free Beacon's Eliana Johnson. They're set to moderate the primetime event live from the University of Alabama. This as the candidates make their case to America on the only network for all America. The News Nation Republican Primary Debate, live December 6th at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. And that's it for today's Daily Debrief. I'm Kevin Cirilli. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel. And come back here soon for the intersection between politics and policy.